Come on, wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a thoughtful treatise on the futility of life, but in a down-to-earth, just us girls kind of way, you know? I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And anyone who I didn't get around to kidnapping yet can volunteer as an audience member and play along. It's just as deadly. But enough of all that. Let's play. Okay now, first question. I should label this question, #Throwback Thursday. Who did Dick Cheney shoot in the face? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience too. Time's running out! And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong! I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. Time to explore the magical world of words! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got some of these letters from Highlights magazine. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Do it, now! By the way, the letters don't have to be touchy. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Let's see what you could come up with. Life is pain. Uh-oh, looks like somebody's a ghosty ghost. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. Death is not the end. Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. And how's the audience doing? Off to a good start, audience. Let's try another one. How long is a furlong? Running out. Who said this? One of you is still alive. Let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a phantasm of mind-rending challenges, but with like a fun party game twist. Need a mosquito, huh? I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Don't forget, you can still join the audience at any time. Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go. Okay, first question. About how fast is a knot? And the correct answer is... who got it right? Which means only you're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I want your digits. Just some light humor. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. Think happy thoughts. Ah! Wow, these are gonna make a great necklace. Here's everybody's score so far. Are scores important? If you crave external validation, then yeah. Next question. Which of the following dishes is not one of the cravables in Lean Cuisine's line of frozen dinners? And the correct answer is... this. Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. It's time to use your words. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. Just ignore any blood on the letters. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Get to it! The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. Let's see what you came up with. That's not how you spell that. This is gonna hurt. And here's your scores, my little dumplings. I've got more questions for you. Oh shoot, I forgot to ask you guys if you were allergic to anything. Sorry about that. Anywho, who discovered penicillin? And the correct answer is... this one. One of you is still alive. I have a surprise for you. It's time for a memory game. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's hide my toys. Oh, and before I forget, next to your shackled feet you'll find some comment cards and a golf pencil. If you could just write down what you liked about being held captive and forced to play for your life, and what you didn't, it would really help me get my TripAdvisor score up. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, memory game. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If anyone does better than you, I will kill you. Time is almost up. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How close did you get? You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did. We'll get you next time. Alright, next question. Who is the funny named narrator of the Dr. Seuss book, If I Ran the Circus? Time's running out. Who said? This one. Let's go someplace fun. Uh-oh, this is a mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Ugh, my tummy's upset. I've been eating a lot of farro lately. A lot of people are hung up on quinoa, but farro is where it's at. Yeah, they're both ancient grains and both are a good source of protein, but only farro gives me that smug self-satisfaction that lets me look down at all you quinoa eaters. Anywho, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testy. You're almost out of time. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Well, the door's open. Did anybody walk through? Boring. Alright, next question. Let's mix things up a little bit with a picture question. Hey, check out this old cute pic of me as a kid. I remember that day well. We went to the mall, an abandoned one of course. There were all these wild animals just roaming about. Yeah, that otter was adorable. He bit me right after that pic. Gave me rabies. You know, I never did get around to getting that cured. Well, I hope you don't have a brain-melting disease because I want to know. What number was above the rope? Who picked this? Let's play a game. It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. 7. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Well, poop. Make it easy, why don't ya? Roll higher than me or you die. Darn, that's what you needed. I knew I should have gone with the giant Plinko board. How about this? I have such a sweet tooth. Well, actually, I have a whole bag of them. I dip them in sugar and suck on them. Anyway, which of the following fruits is not found in miniature form in a box of Runts candy? Who picked this one? Prepare for your punishment. It's time for the 3 R's. Ripping, revulsion, and arithmetic. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. All the other players will be playing along too. And if any of them do better than you, it'll be bad. Math time. Let's go. Wow, this is just like watching A Beautiful Mind. You're approaching the math finish line. Somehow you were able to survive my gauntlet of basic math. Let's try this again. So I'm thinking about getting even more plastic surgery to change my identity again. What would I be altering if I got a genioplasty? And the correct answer is this. Too easy. Let's try another one. Which of the following movies does not involve flesh-eating zombies? And the correct answer is this. Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. I think it's time for some senseless violence. You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Okay, make your choices. You know, life is all about making choices. Well, that's what it says on this inspirational poster anyway. Just like you to throw up your emotional shield. And your literal shield. But since no one attacked you, it's time for your punishment. Wait, we got all this way just for everybody to die at once? Aw, hell no! We're doing the final round. You're doing the best, so you get one more chance. The time has come. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. Diet Coke ingredients. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's any of the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. States of Mexico. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Las Vegas casinos. A bunch of smart people, huh? Here's another one. Red wine. Here's another one. Animals that lay eggs. Here comes the Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, an endless onslaught of devious torment. But it's also the feel-good trivia fun time hit of the summer. You'll love it. Fine, let's just skip it then. See if I care. Here's the first question. I think this was a question on the LSAT. How long is Chipmunks 2, The Squeakquel? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. If you could only take one book to a desert island, what would it be? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Pick the answer that makes you go, no thank you. The votes are in. It's time to punish the writer. Here's everybody's scores. Don't get too obsessed with your numbers, though. It's mostly about the killing. Here's another one. Preferably, which dish, like revenge, is best served cold? Who said this one? One of you is still alive. Come with me. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play Chalices. All of the safe players have been provided with a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Okie dokie, it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. My chalices are BPH free. Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. So, this is awkward. I've seen people drink cinnamon shots before, but poison? That's a first. Welcome back to the scoreboard. The scoreboard is your friend. Next question. You might have learned this on the History Channel, before it featured shows about how Columbus met Bigfoot. But tell me, what period was 2000 BCE? Who said this one? Let's play a game. Look at all that cash, y'all. It's like Warren Buffett's sock drawer up in here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Don't be shy. Talk it out. Now, let's see who gets screwed. Uh-oh, too many piggies ran for the trough. Dead little piggies. So, it looks like we're down to one already. Well, the final round room isn't quite ready. I shoved all my dirty clothes in there before you arrived, so let's stay out of there for a little bit. How about this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. I've got more questions for you. The 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill took place in which body of water? Who picked this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good. Alright, next question. Let's mix things up a little bit with a picture question. So, my dad's turning 60 soon, and my sisters and I thought it would be a good idea to get him a scrapbook full of nice memories. He's real nostalgic. Anyway, this is a pic I'm adding to the scrapbook. This is him goofing off with his college buddy. It's weird to see him so young and carefree, and not wearing his full-body elk costume for once. Anyway, did you notice? How many hands were located in the bottom right portion of the picture? And the correct answer is this. You're in for a treat. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. Do 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 ba do ba do ba do. Alright, let's put these away. I have to stretch this segment a bit. Speaking of stretching, have you guys tried that half-moon pose? My yoga instructor made us do it last class, and I gotta say, I think it's nearly impossible. We just weren't meant to bend like that. But I digress. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? If you make a single mistake, you die. But don't dwell on it. The pattern again, folks. How did you do? Mistakes are unacceptable.
Terrible tragedy. I'd avoid that old diner on Route 7 if I were you. They serve soggy pancakes. I'd also avoid that old house up on the hill. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. An eerie party game where people died for not knowing trivia questions. At least that's what the press release said. 5 people died. You hate to hear about a thing like that, but I'm telling you anyway. Horrible. And now if you'll excuse me, I'm late for my old-time...
Hey, the gang's back together. I missed you. Now let's go back to killing you, okay? Alright, first question. Hold on to your butts. What is the inverse of the trigonometry function cosine? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the Kill Look at that! A pile of money on the floor! Yeah, I guess that is an impressive amount of cash to have. Take as much money as you want, but take the most money or the least money, and you'll be sorry. Quick, take it! How much did everybody take? Uh-oh! The most greedy and least greedy must be punished. Personally, I never touch any paper money because of the germs. And here's how everyone stacks up early in the game, but you're all number one to me. Let's try another one. Oh sure, we all love the firstborn, but... what's the name of Prince William and Kate Middleton's second child? Who said this? The rest of you, I want to show you something. Hello, Guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. Let's get artistic up in here. Now, no pressure, but you will die if you screw this up. Unemployed. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. It feels good to tear others down. Go ahead, pick your least favorite. The votes are in. This is why self-expression is overrated. I think I'm going to bury that terrible drawing with you. Let's take a peek at those scores. Who's feeling the pressure? How about this? I'm passing out glow sticks for this one, but please don't rave too hard. What music act is fronted by Diplo? And the correct answer is... this one. One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. I knew buying this wheel would be worth it. Go ahead and spin it. Yeah, baby, now that's how you spin the loser wheel. I think we all saw that one coming. Only one player left, but it's too early to go to the final round. You need to survive a little longer if you want a chance to escape. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Alright, next question. Honshu Island is the largest island of what nation? Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Oh darn, this is such a mess. There's blood all over this art. I really shouldn't keep jars of blood everywhere like that. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Whoa, I just suddenly had the strongest sense of deja vu. Weird, right? All tingly. I mean, I've run this game before a bunch of times, but it was different than that. Then again, it could also be this ice pick that's been lodged in my skull for the last year. Sometimes it weirds my brain out. I should probably do something about that. Anyway, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that art again. Let's see if you messed it up. Oh, you got it wrong. That is just too bad.
Terrible.
Welcome to the sequel. Now 40% less fun than the original. Let's play. First question. I love the mountains. Throw someone off a cliff and their echo goes on for miles. Where are the Ellsworth Mountains? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. If you've got a hangnail, now's the perfect time to take care of it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Easier than cutting off a toe. Don't get me started on those. Ready, set, slice. Thanks for the finger. It's early, but here are your scores. But don't get too high or too low because you're all doomed, remember? Let's try this again. When was the first Farmer's Almanac published? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. Fight! 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 You can attack someone else. You could defend yourself. Or you can grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Time to battle for my amusing. So, you know, try to do something amusing. I bet you feel dumb for defending when no one even cared enough to attack you. And if you don't feel dumb now, this should help. why not take a moment to check out my full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. Another peek at the scores. Let's try another one. What are the people from Kazakhstan called? Who said this one? One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 14. Now I need an assistant. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. Oh, how decent of you! Did I kidnap Jimmy Carter? Roll lower than me or you die. Papa got some brand new shoes! Next time I kidnap you, we are so going to Vegas. Alright, next question. How long should you boil a 1-pound lobster? Said this. Let's go someplace fun. We're going to play chalices. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Here's a hint. Only one of these is the cup of a carpenter. His name was Kevin, and he had a really weird taste in chalices. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. Say what? No one drank any poison? Great, now I've got all this unused chalice poison just sitting here. I think this game's pretty sweet so far. Ah! I said sweet out loud. Now teens know that I'm not cool. Let's try another one. Maybe I should consider a job change. Which of these occupations specializes in drawing blood? And the correct answer is this one. I have a surprise for you. Oh good, it's the always demoralizing loser wheel. Go ahead. Spin, my lovely. Spin. I love the loser wheel. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Cars made by Kia. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Decisions, decisions. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Ghost is gonna catch ya. African deserts. I'm going to have to punish my writers. You killed your friend! Better get away fast. Beware of the darkness. Monkeys. Hurry up. Yoga poses. Another life swap! Travel tiles worth 4 points or more. I don't like that at all. So much blood! Character classes in Dungeons and Dragons. Anytime today, kiddo. So many kills! U.S. Island territories. Get it, you did well. Another life swap! Left-handed pitchers. It's almost off.
This is Quiplash. I'm Schmitty. I hope that's okay. I don't want to make this weird, but one of you is my secret crush. I know, try not to freak out. Time for round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Let's see what we're working with. The first prompt is something creepy to hear a kid say. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, warning, the government allows school lunches to contain up to 4% blank. Ready, set, vote! Next on the list, never blank after applying lotion. Put in your votes. solitary confinement, so it doesn't sound so bad. It's voting time. And next is the name of a singles bar for pirates. Get to voting. That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's take a look. Starting things off, you might want to talk to your child if he names his teddy bear blank. Okay, select your favorite quip. Up next, an odd thing to discover upon arriving in heaven. Tuesday nights are blank night. Okay, vote. Next in line, a bad thing for a TV meteorologist to say during a tornado warning. And vote. Your next prompt is the worst vehicle to drag race in. Vote now. Next one. Why is that guy yelling in the painting The Scream? Vote on your devices. That's all she wrote for round 2. Let's check the scores. And now round 3, the last lash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt. Complete the comic. Everybody's in! In the final round, you can give out 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze medal to your top 3 quips. Make 'em count. All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze first, silver, and the gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. That's the game. Let's see the final scores. Welcome to the game. A mysterious old woman told me I'd meet a group of strangers who would change my life. So keep an eye out for those guys. In the meantime, why don't we play? This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Let's start this show. Prompt number 1 is a group that no tour bus driver ever wants to have assigned to their bus. Okay, vote for your favorite. Coming up next, an ingredient you definitely shouldn't find in a bottle of water. Time to vote. Moving on, a clickbait headline about cows. Vote away. Next prompt. The booth nobody visits at the job fair is for a business called blank. Vote on your devices. Next on deck, what are chicken nuggets really made out of? Get to voting. That's it for round 1. Let's bring up the scoreboard. It's time for round 2, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Okay, I hope you all made me proud. First up, what Twinkies should be filled with? Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Moving on, the name of a home improvement show starring nudists. It's voting time. Okay, next one. Frankenstein's middle school nickname. Put in your votes. Next up, why Wolverine can't make a relationship work. And vote. And next, a strange thing to shout during a tickle fight. Time to vote. That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Follow these word lash instructions. Okay, let's go to the board. Award your medals. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze. Bring out the silver. And now the gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.